against my better judgment, I've decided to save the car. If you don't know how bad it is, check the previous video. I'll put a link in the description. It's pretty rough, but I think I can save it. Now, this isn't going to be a restoration. It's not going to be a show car. It's not even going to be a good looker. It's just going to be patched together, cobbled together. I'm going to make it structurally solid, but I'm not even going to bother cleaning up any of the welds that aren't on the exterior of the car. I figure they're like battle scars. They tell a story. So let's get to work. Starting with the Napoleon hat. I figure that's the first place to start because I need to fix that before I can weld the pans in. And I also need to fix that before I can weld the firewall in. So I started here. I did put a couple patches on the backside already. And I still need to put a patch in the top here. And here on the front, there's some rust. If I was going to do it again, I might just buy a whole new one and cut this end off and weld this on, but this is what I've gotten, so I'm working with it. Basically what I do is I file it out. It'd be a lot faster with power tools, but this works. So now that I got that filed to a fairly square shape, going to cut a chunk out of this metal here that I had laying around that's about the same thickness and weld it in. I'd say that's a pretty good fit. Time to weld it in. So the welder I'm using is this Amico MIG 130A. It's a flux core, so it doesn't make the prettiest welds, but for what I'm doing, it'll work. It runs on 110 and 220. I'm running it on 220 because it works a lot better on 220. It's stuck together. Now onto this top piece. That's going to be a little more trouble because it's kind of an odd shape. We'll see how that goes. Next on the list, I need to cap the bottom of this off. But before I can do that, I need to replace this. It's just a sleeve so that when you tighten it down, it doesn't crush it. I made this one. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. If I would do it again, I'd probably just take some tubing or conduit or something about the same size and just kind of crush it until it's oval, because this wasn't fun to make. So I'll tack that in and I'll start working on the plate for the bottom here. I got the sleeves tacked in and I have this patch piece ready to weld in. I hit it with a little bit of cold gal just to try to keep it from rusting. I don't know how good it's going to work. It's not weld through primer, but
for this car, I think it'll be good enough. Here's the finished product for the Napoleon hat. I'm probably not gonna grind these smooth. I'm just gonna hit the high spots and put some seam sealer on there. That should be good enough. Next up, I'm gonna patch this right here. I made the patch here. It's a pretty good fit. This little end was a little bit of a pain, but I had this body tool here that I got at an auction. Not even sure exactly what it's for, but it worked pretty good. Just putting it back in here and hammering the end over. And it's got a pretty good fit there. There it is, all welded in. Didn't turn out too bad. Now I'll just grind down the high spots, throw some seam sealer on there, and call it good. On to the next one. This is the next spot I gotta work on. I cut the rust out already. It's where that shelf rides in, where that shelf welds in, where the seal rides. The spot weld's kind of rusted out, so I cut that out. And I've got my patch here. Weld that in. And we'll see how that one turns out. I'll bring you back when I'm done welding. And I got that patch in there, and I got a little carried away and put a patch in here too. The reason the patch doesn't go all the way is because I'm replacing this whole part here because it's pretty rusty everywhere. So I'm just going to cut that out and have a replacement panel. I'm also going to put the tray in here. Time to get to work. So I got the shelf here welded in. I ended up plug welding it in. That's a AutoCraft brand. It fits really good, so I would recommend that one if you need to replace yours. Now for this bumper bracket panel, I made a jig. I used some fender washers and some flat bar and welded it in just so I could get everything to line up. But the problem is these holes didn't line up. So I decided to use this hole as the lineup point because this bolt hole lined up and this hole here lined up with the old hole, and I lined up the back of the bumper bracket, but still everything is off. In hindsight, I probably should have used the bottom hole to line up everything off of because my bumper bracket is about 1/2 inch in from where it's supposed to be. But it's in now and I'm not going to change it, so I might just have to slot out my bumper holes. We'll find out. But for here, I'm going to wait until I get a fender on here, and then I'm just going to probably do a slice along here and move it out, and then probably relocate the holes to where they're supposed to be. But I want a bumper on there, but I want a fender on there first so I can make sure everything lines up. And then I also cut the hole in here for the vacuum canister for the auto stick. And the patch panel did not have the grommet for the taillights, so I did cut around that and reuse that, even though the metal here is a little thin, but it worked out. So I'll just put some OSFO on there and send it. Now on to the next panel. Next on the list, I've got to replace this lip here where the gas tank rides. I've got this piece here that's bent up. That's the right size. I'll probably replace this whole section here and that whole section there. And then there's a couple little holes that I'll probably just patch in. Now to get to work. So I'm trying to fix this drain hole here for the
fresh air drain because it's rusted out. And I could just put a flat piece in here, but I wanted to kind of match it. So what I did was I made the profile of it on a piece of metal about the same thickness of the depth of that, and tack welded it on here, and then just hit it with a ball peen hammer. And there's a lot of tooling marks in there, but it turned out pretty decent. I think I'm going to leave the tooling marks there. Gives it the rustic look. The wire for the switch on my welder broke somewhere in the whip, so I'm probably going to stop the video here, but I wanted to show you what this looked like all tacked in here. It's not too bad, not perfect, but this car isn't perfect either. So I've got to wait until I fix the wire on my welder or grab a different welder, but stay tuned for the next video, because once I get that welded in, I'm going to do the firewall, then I'm going to assemble the front beam so it's a roller again, and then put the pans in. I'm not sure how much of that will be in the next video, but stay tuned and find out. Catch you on the next one. Goodbye.